Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we're looking at Dungen, which is an RPG card game. It's deceptively simple. It looks like a kid's game. The art style is very childlike. However, the actual game itself is a little bit more complicated than that and takes a little bit getting used to. It's actually quite in-depth and I like it quite a bit. The tutorial doesn't really explain much, but it does give you a chance to learn what you're doing, probably a bit easier than if you would have just jumped straight in. Also, as a note, when you start the game up, it actually starts in Russian for some reason. I had to actually switch it back to English, and there are no options to speak of, just a volume control. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you what the game's about, and yeah, this isn't going to be a hugely long video, I don't think, because there's not really a lot to discuss about it, but it gives you a chance to see what the gameplay is like and see if this is going to be a game for you. Alright then, here we are. This is the game. This is how it looks. So you have your health down in the bottom left, you've got your opponent's health in the top right, and you've got different opponents that you can choose on a map. Now, the idea is that you deal damage to everybody on the board, right? So each card does more damage, and you've got to try and survive your health whilst killing them, and it is quite difficult, so you've got to be a bit aware. So you play a card, we'll play that one first, and you see that I've gone down to 9 health and they've gone down to 16. So you've got to be a bit careful. What I will say is that it would be nice if these were a bit easier to spot. Like, you can move them pretty much wherever you want, which is cool, but I don't know why they don't start out like that, you know, and the pop-up of them is random. It doesn't seem to work as intended. Also, when you pull the card out to be played, you've got to put it in a very specific area. It's a bit janky, which isn't ideal. So, I can either deal 1 damage, I can block the enemy's next move, or I can deal 1 to 5 damage. So we're going to put Radical down. Then we're going to end our turn. It then refreshes the cards and you can go again. So now we're going to use chocolate and we're going to redeem ourselves. And then we're going to halve the health and deal 5 damage. And then we're going to end turn. Now, what's kind of cool is that it starts flashing red when you are about to die, which is kind of cool. And you've got a heartbeat sound as well. So it's interesting because you have to kind of figure out what's going to happen. So I'm going to go down to 1 health there. We're going to eat some more chocolate. I'm going to radical. And we're going to end turn. More chocolate. More chocolate. 1 damage. 1 to 5 damage. And you've just got to try and stay alive as much as possible. Block their turn so I don't die. And then deal 1 damage and that should be it. Ta-da! And then you get a new card as you go on and you gain more health so you can go against harder enemies. So like I say, it looks very childlike with the graphics, but it's surprisingly difficult for what the game is. There are no permadeaths, like you lose, you just do it again and try. But the AI, there is no AI, like they've got a set sort of mechanic and you have to get away from this. So this one does 1 damage every time and this one has 28 health. So you've just basically got to kind of run with the punches and hope that nothing comes of it. But yeah, it's not a bad game. It's certainly interesting, for sure. I like the fact that you get base cards and then you get different cards that you can also just instantly kill you, apparently. And then yeah, it just takes you back to the menu. So that really is the game, guys. Interesting idea. Very interesting and misleading art style. But overall, not terrible. I've definitely played worse card games than this one. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you think of Dungen. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.